Well, today, President Trump named his pick to replace Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court. Amy Coney Barrett is a federal appeals court judge with conservative credentials.
If confirmed, I would not assume that role for the sake of those in my own circle, and certainly not for my own sake. I would assume this role to serve you.
If approved, Barrett will be the youngest Supreme Court justice able to affect major decisions for decades to come, and the only one in history to be the mother of school-aged children, 7 children in all. Her Catholic faith a core value and central to questions about how she'd rule on issues like abortion. The nomination setting the stage for what will be a fierce and accelerated confirmation battle. Republicans already vowing to confirm her before the election, Democrats vowing to fight it. Tracy Emick-Pierce spoke with political and legal experts about how this could play out.
I think that Amy Coney Barrett seems like a very qualified jurist. I'm no expert on the Supreme Court, but she seems like an intelligent person.
I'm not really a fan of it, but like I said, I didn't think he should have made the nomination at all.
Reactions in Atlanta on the day President Trump officially nominated Amy Coney Barrett to be the next United States Supreme Court Justice.
This is an unprecedented confirmation hearing. The fact that this is happening so close to an election, is in and of itself notable.
Emory political science professor Andra Gillespie says when it comes to votes in the Senate, she doesn't expect any surprises.
I expect that, the vast majority of Republicans are going to support her, and that's going to be enough that Vice President Pence doesn't have to come in and be a tie-breaking vote, and that Democrats are going to overwhelmingly oppose her nomination on party lines.
So now that Barrett is nominated, what happens next? Attorney Brett Williams says the overall process is pretty simple.
The president nominates an individual, puts someone forward. The Senate, it's the job of the Senate to then vote on that person by a simple majority to confirm them to the court or deny them.
But with less than 6 weeks to go before the general election, is there even time? Williams says while it has taken months in the past, it could be much faster. The next step is the Senate Judiciary Committee and confirmation hearings. Gillespie says that could happen in the next 14 days.
We are all but assured that Judge Barrett is going to get a confirmation hearing sometime in about the next 2 weeks or so. And the big question is, when does Mitch McConnell actually schedule that final floor vote?
An historic nomination at a critical time.
On top of everything that's going on in the world right now, just with COVID and with police protests and the election cycle, that this just adds to just making this an extraordinary time.
And on average, by the way, it has taken 67 days for a Supreme Court nominee to get a vote. And here's a closer look at what happens from here. The nomination will be sent to the Senate Judiciary Committee, and that is where confirmation hearings happen, and the nominee is then grilled by lawmakers about their views. Then the committee votes on whether the nominee should move forward. If they are approved, the full Senate votes on the pick, and the nominee needs approval from 51 members in order to be confirmed. Several Senate candidates and others across the state are reacting to Trump's choice today, and you can read their statement right now on 11alive.com.